This is from Pam. Hi, Dr. Besser. It's cold and flu season, and I'm just wondering, are there any tips for avoid getting sick?
Yeah, I mean, Pam, this is the question I get all of the time. I get it from my patients. I get it on air, and there are some things that you can do to reduce the chances that you're going to get colds and flus. You can't eliminate it. And I see a lot of parents who beat themselves up when their kid gets a cold. I didn't do enough to keep them safe. But there are some things you can do, and here's some tips on that. Good hand washing is really, really important. We get a lot of viruses from getting them on our hands and then touching our eyes, our nose, and our mouth. You know, if you're ever in a room with a group of people, a restaurant or a meeting, just watch the person across from you and see in 1 minute how many times they touch their face.
Oh, yes.
You just can't help it.
Right.
Everyone's touching their face. So if you're washing your hands a lot, that can reduce the number of viruses on your hands. And if you don't have access to soap and water, it's nice to carry in your pocket a little of that alcohol sanitizer.
Yeah, I do it everywhere.
And that'll kill those viruses. So that's a good thing to do.
That's tip one.
That's tip number one.
Okay.
Tip number two is covering coughs and sneezes. And not with your hands. If you have a handkerchief or a tissue, that's the best way to go. If not, using your
Right.
elbow. Kids call it the Dracula or the vampire.
Right.
And that's a great way to
Yeah.
do it. And that can reduce the spread of viruses around the room. And then making sure that your children's school and your workplace has a good policy about people staying home when they're sick.
Uh-huh.
You know, I can't tell you how it used to infuriate me when I'd go to my kids' elementary school at awards day, and they would give an award for perfect attendance.
Right.
And I called it the Typhoid Mary Award because you know that those are the kids who were spreading the colds, they were
Right.
spreading strep
That's so
throat, and they were staying there.
Because
You
every
don't-
kid gets a cold.
Everyone gets a cold. It means these kids were going to school.
That's
so
funny.
you want them to stay home.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.